Oh, this is my favorite picture ever. At this moment, I was soaking in the fact that I had just won the Olympic gold medal, and I think it was just a really great moment, and I really wanted pizza to celebrate.
Gold medalist and Olympic champion, Suni Lee.
In the moment, I was just in tears. Like I could not keep my emotions. Everything that I have worked hard for and sacrificed was all worth it.
But the shine of her accomplishments, as bright as the spotlight she's brought to an often overlooked community.
I love my family. It was hard to not have them at the Olympics and even hard to not compete with a crowd. But to just see the amount of support that I had from the Hmong community, my family and friends, like it was absolutely amazing. The Hmong community is so small and people will always come up to me and say like, you put the Hmong community on the map, like people finally know who we are. And I love when I get DMs from people that are saying like, oh, like nobody knew like what Hmong was, and somebody said today like Hmong Suni Lee, and I thought that that was the coolest thing ever because it's like now people kind of finally realize like my culture, and I absolutely love that, and it's great for other people as well. From an early age, like gymnastics has always been my happy place, so it was a way to express myself and exist beyond my environment, and that's I think one reason why I have that cute little smile. I was just so excited to be there. When I started gymnastics, I was about 6 years old, and I was always just watching YouTube videos of like Nastia and like the 2012 Olympians. It was just so amazing to me. I loved like being able to fly and like just kind of do stuff that like not a lot of people could do. It kind of made me feel like unstoppable, and I think that's kind of what pushed me to be the person I am today. I would always just like walk around with my medals. Like I loved them so much. I would bring them to school for like show and tell. I think I was just kind of like going with the flow, like letting my coaches and my parents kind of guide the way. But gymnastics, like especially at an elite level, is a lot about sacrifice. I worked so hard throughout my childhood, but I also had to continue to have so much love and passion for the sport because I was constantly in the gym. So obviously, I was enjoying my time in there. I was in there for about 8 hours a day when I was that young in this picture. I truly love gymnastics with everything in me. Obviously, I have good and bad days, but it's important to realize this love that I had. The one thing that I always told myself was that you're going to have a lot more good days than bad days. So just really embrace the bad days because when you have a bad day, you'll know what to do in that moment. Like that's why I always just tell myself to trust my body and trust my gymnastics because I already did everything that I could. This is me on vacation with my friends in Mexico. This is actually my first vacation. I was never able to go on vacation because I was always training. So I went with my college roommate and her family, and I was living my best life. We had so much fun. I really have a really great support system, and I do a lot of things to kind of help mental choreography, visualization, a lot of journaling, planning, just so I know what's coming for me and how I can plan for that. Journal to write down my feelings because I think after the Olympics, like I didn't realize like how many people would only want to talk to me for who I was and not for like who I am. People kind of just look at me as like, even people coming to me, oh, you're the gymnast, the Olympic gymnast. I'm like, oh yeah, like I'd never know what to say. So I like when like people don't know me because then it's like, okay, I'm giving you an opportunity to kind of like talk about that. I would say to allow yourself some breaks because you work really hard and you always put so much pressure on yourself. You're never allowing yourself to just go have fun and be yourself and enjoy your time when you're not training and learn to live without gymnastics.